Well, yes, the performance from Galen Rupp, who took the American record over 2 miles in the States, may just give us a bit of a clue as to how Mo might run this, because Alberto Salazar, of course, coaches the two of them. It was an 8-9 run from Galen Rupp, and that certainly will be in Mo's sights at the very least. Mark Mitchell, John Mellor, Eliud Kipchoge and Kipsero, they could be two main dangers, if you like. Stephen Davis, Arne Gabius, who ran very well recently over this sort of distance for Germany. Tariq Bekele, the younger brother of Kenenisa, of course, Mo Farah, Gideon Katimba and Remy Limo. Well, just to come back to, as we go down the line here, just I apologise for talking over the top of the guys here, but just try and set this up for you. This is 2 miles, 16 laps, and well, if you look at the world record, and there has been some talk of that, it is held, of course, by Kenenisa Bekele, who broke it here in 2008, but we go back to Haile Gebrselassie, who broke it in 2003, and it took Bekele 2 attempts to break that record. So it shows you how good a record it is, 8:4.35. And I think for Mo, that's going to be a really tough ask here. He'll have a go, I'm sure. They've asked for a fast pace. But going back to that Galen Rupp race in America, when he ran the 8 minutes and 9, he actually ran 8 seconds quicker for the second half of the race than the first. And apparently Alberto Salazar had asked him to go out steady and then come home strong. Huge draw for Mo Farah, and I suspect that going out at a pace which will enable him to finish strong might be something which Mo will be looking for here. And it'll be up to these guys, up to Katimba, Limo, to get them through 1 mile. They're not far outside 4 minutes, probably 4:2, 4:3. That's hard running. So Mo Farah. 16 laps ahead. And the crowd will play their part as he said they did for him in Glasgow. He's only had one race since then, which was actually a mile race in which he was, well, inadvertently tripped by his teammate James Brewer over in America. Got up and still ran around 3:57, which shows he's in pretty good shape. You fall down and still get up and run 3:57 for the mile. But this is going to be tough here today, because no one else is going to help him, I don't think. I don't think Kipchoge will want to help. I don't think Bekele will want to help. And if Mo wants to get a fast time here, he's going to have to hope that the pacemakers don't go silly and that they run at a good pace that he can work off.
Well, Mo Farah's got some quality athletes behind him, and that makes it even more difficult, because at the end of the day, we're all looking for Mo Farah to win this race. Secondly, we're looking for him to run a fast one. And thirdly, we'd like to see him break some kind of record. The European record set 39 years ago today and still held by Emil Puttermans of 8 minutes and 13.2 seconds. But I'm sure Mo is going to be able to blow that away today. He's capable of running more than 10 seconds faster than that. But he's got Kenenisa Bekele's brother for company right behind him. Then he's got Eliud Kipchoge, the former world champion, behind him. And then he's got Kipsero, the Commonwealth 5 and 10,000 meter champion, behind him. So he's got some quality athletes there. He is leading the bunch, but he just needs to take a little bit closer order. The pacemakers went through there quickly. Mo Farah, first 400 meters, 58.9 seconds, and that's quick.
Yes, and for those of you who know the difference between the metric and imperial, of course it was 16 laps plus about 18 meters. And that 18 meters becomes important, because we talk about Brent's just given a lap time there, so obviously that was 400 meters exactly. It wasn't actually to the finish line, so we'll be watching that. Lap times are important, but Brent, that idea of running about not far, sort of 30.5, something like that, is going to be important. And you don't want to have too many laps where you're slipping way outside of that sort of pace. But coming back to what I said at the beginning, these guys have got to just keep an eye on where Mo is and try and help him through here, because, as I said, I don't think he's going to get much help from behind. He's a scout now, Mo Farah, and whether you're Kipchoge and all of his great, exploits in the past, they'll want to beat Mo Farah today, undoubtedly.
That's absolutely right. And the thing is, he's sitting there on his own. When the pacemakers drop out, Mo will be in the lead. But the lap time there, the second 400 meters split, 1:59.7 for 800 meters, 60 seconds for Mo Farah for that particular lap, so he is running quickly. And remember, 2 miles, they're going to run close to 4 minutes for the first mile and try and run close to 4 minutes for the second mile. That puts the running, the quality of running here in perspective. We're now ignoring the pacemakers a little. It's Mo Farah really, he's the pacemaker, because that gap, all it's doing is guiding him along, it's not helping him along. And there they go through. 10 laps to go. Mo Farah, Bekele, Kipchoge and Kipsero, 3 quality athletes there for the ride.
Just a quick word about in the green vest there, Johnny Mellor, who's running very well, has gone with this pace there. He's got the chance of going to the world indoors. He's got to run for 3,000 metres, 7:50, and they'll take the time at 3,000 metres. So he's got the chance here if he can hang on to the likes of Gabius. He's doing it very bravely there because he had no option really but to go with this quick pace. So just watch out for that as well.
That third 400 metres slipped a little, 62.5 for Mo Farah. And I think he realised that. He suddenly accelerated and has gone a little bit closer to the pacemakers. He hasn't gone with them, but he knows exactly what's happening. He's glancing up at the screen, he's getting the information that he needs. Katimba's doing a strong job. It's not his fault the athletes aren't following him, but the point is, when you get this kind of quality, you don't want to be sticking out there on your own and trying to set a pace for everyone else. So the first pacemaker jumps out. Eliud Kipchoge takes a bit closer order to Mo Farah, and that 400 meter split, 62.5, 3.2 for 1,200 meters, and another 62.1, so they're just drifting off that pace a little.
But I suspect that's what he probably thought would happen. I think 4.3, 4.4 would have been the target. The question is, can Mo Farah pick it up from that? Will the second half, undoubtedly the last 400 metres will be quick. We know it will be with the sort of calibre of athlete we've got here. But can they maintain enough pace to get them close over the last 400 or 500 metres that they can attack? If not the world record, then certainly something